This is a
on.
sovereign citizen situation, right?
I don't know what that word means.
Well,
yeah. I'm gonna say I'm not saying that I'm one of them, but I'm just saying I'm operating under what the Constitution Supreme Court ruling is talking about.
Alright guys, this one is wild. We've got an intense courtroom showdown with Judge Perkins, going head to head with a sovereign citizen who actually claims he doesn't need a driver's license to drive. And let me tell you, Judge Perkins does not hold back. He calls this guy out directly, throws some serious shade about not even knowing basic traffic law, and even offers him an attorney. But of course, this defendant thinks he's the smartest person in the room. Let me know what you think about these sovereign citizen arguments. If you enjoy content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's jump into it.
Well, Your Honor, when the officer pulled me over and he said that, I didn't say no words. I just told him I'm operating under the Constitution, and that's all else I said to him. And he just basically lied, said I was disgruntled, asked for backup, and all that. And the video would show I wasn't even whatever, I can't think of the word he said, but he was saying I need backup. I have a irate or whatever word he said, and that was not even true.
It's just what you're saying is just not the state of the law. I don't know any other way to say it.
We just going to continue with the case, and whatever comes about. If the paperwork I give him wasn't irrelevant, that's it then. So what is the next step?
So either the next step is take a plea, which I'm sure you don't want to do, but I'll give you the offer, or take it to trial, and those are the next steps.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to go to trial.
I'm gonna set it for a jury trial too, so you can bring this in front of a jury of your peers and see, what they say. And I guess you don't want a lawyer, right?
The other cases that I had got dismissed for same situation. So
say what?
The other cases I had for this was dismissed, and you told me to give you one name of one person, and I could have said it then and there. It was myself. I had court cases for the same thing, and it was dismissed on whatever circumstances happened. It was dismissed.
This guy really believes he can just dismiss other cases against him like it's a suggestion box. I honestly don't get it. If you're going to represent yourself, maybe at least crack open a law book or Google something first. Why not just pay the traffic ticket and get a driver's license? It's not rocket science. It takes a couple of days at most, and it's definitely cheaper than stacking up court fines while Judge Perkins roasts you on the record. Do you guys think he's clueless, or is he just trying to run the judge in circles?
And what do you mean by that?
For the same driver.
Let's do this. Let's call it and put it all on the record. I have my court reporter back. Let's call it and put it on the record, right? So, Mr. Lynch, let me ask you this, and this is just to understand, try to really get a grasp of your position. I understand you're why don't you, if you're not a sovereign citizen, usually sovereign citizens tell me, I don't want a lawyer. If you're not claiming the sovereign citizenship, why don't you get a lawyer to help you out with this?
I can't never find no attorney. The last attorney I got, they was telling me you should have just took the deal, you should have paid the ticket, and you really can't find nobody who's going to take your case. So basically, I'm in limbo, and basically all I have to say, not guilty with impunity.
He's back at it again, pleading not guilty like it's some magic spell. At this point, I'm starting to wonder what's going on here. No lawyer. Maybe no one wants the headache, or maybe he just refuses to listen. This guy looks like he's in his 30s or 40s. Old enough to know better, and yet here we are. And did you catch that person laughing on Zoom? I completely lost it. This whole thing is turning into a courtroom comedy special. Judge Perkins is about to let him have it, and somehow, the defendant just doubles down.
Let's say this. I guess if you're not willing to...
So I'm not a national, so I can't say that. All I'm saying, I'm just a citizen, and all I'm gonna say, not guilty with impunity.
Well, how are you immune to this? Because I mean, let's just do this. You don't have to. I have a. You don't have to. You don't have to tell me how you're going to proceed with your case. You're fully in the right to proceed however you want to proceed. I'm going to just give you a jury trial, and you'll have to present what you need to present in front of a jury. Will you allow me to assign a lawyer to you just for the purposes of, helping you out with the courtroom procedure and stuff?
You can do that.
I don't find anything that he's filed that has any merit. So that's why I'm giving you a jury trial, because if you bring the same stuff in a trial, if it's the same as what you're giving me and the stuff that you're professing, based on what I see, you're gonna lose.
So
By me.
If the judge is saying the information is not valid and the people don't know nothing, so why won't I put my hands in the hands of the people?
Now here's the real question. Is he playing dumb? Or does he genuinely believe this stuff? Judge Perkins is giving him a jury trial for one simple reason. If he didn't, this case would be over instantly. Because here's the reality. Judge Perkins knows the law. This guy, he's arguing on vibes, confidence, and absolutely zero evidence. Watching this feels like watching someone argue with gravity. It's not going to end well. What do you think? Does he stand a chance?
Because first of all, what I'm telling you is I'm trying to give you a fighting chance with these arguments that you're making. What I'm telling you is you're not going to have a fighting chance with me. You're going to lose unless you come with something substantially different than what you have. At least with the people, you said it yourself. They don't know the law, or they might not even know the law. So you may be able to get them to side with you just because they love Mr. Lynch and they want. I don't know. But other than that,
no jury. I really don't know people jury. I'm not even gonna do that. So if I found guilty, so I'm gonna have to sue every person that was a juror.
I don't know what you're gonna have to do. I don't know, Mr. Lynch. You're the one that's making these arguments up, and you're the one that has researched and done what you've done. You provided that stuff to me, so you're expected to know the law. You're expected to know the law. So whether you can sue jurors and whether you can sue whoever, that's going to be on you to know, and or if you don't know, that's going to be on you to find out.
Okay, so I have to get back with the law department about the videos and the dash cam of the police officers.
That I can Mr. Bowman, can you put your appearance on the record, please? Now, Mr. Lynch, now I can potentially help you if the stuff exists. Mr. Lynch is asking for body cam and whatever discovery that body cam, audio, video, whatever discovery that the people have in relates to his matter.
Your Honor, I understand that, and discovery would be provided if he files a valid request pursuant to the court rule for discovery.
So you said I haven't done that previously? I don't see the
Hold on, Mr. Lynch. Your Honor, if I'm not mistaken, the court rule just says upon request. He's made his request today. I don't think that there's anything in the court rule that requires anything other than him making a request. Mr. Lynch has made his request for discovery, and I believe it's supposed to be provided to him.
Court rule provides for a written request.
I
And
Can you-
that has not happened.
All right, let's see. Discovery. Rule 6 point. We're gonna know this discovery rule, and you got it ready.
Forward and backwards.
Yeah, you need to get this book. You need to get this book, Mr. Lynch.
This defendant seriously needs a law book, though. Let's be honest. I'm not even sure he'd read it. It's honestly wild how some people walk into court with no understanding of how the legal system works and just try to wing it. You need evidence. You need legal arguments. You need at least a little common sense. And this guy brought none of that. I'm going to wrap it up here since the rest is procedural. Lawyers talking and Judge Perkins setting a jury trial date. Do you think he has any shot in front of a jury? Or is he setting himself up for an even bigger loss? And let me know if you want me to cover the jury trial, or if this was enough courtroom chaos for one case. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me. If you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.